Hey, what's going on, guys? Back doing another video, and I have an important ask of all of you out there watching this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, definitely do me a favor. Go ahead and get subscribed to the channel, and at the end of this video, I'm not even going to ask it for it of you now, but at the end of this video, definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you guys have found value from it. I here on this channel make helpful videos every single day for you guys, day traders out there, to step your game up just a tad bit and make the most money out of your journey trading inside of the market. So in today's video, it's going to be a short one, and I'm going to make it nice and sweet for you guys because it's a important topic, and I am going to be honest, as a newbie day trader years ago, it was something that I did not fully understand. So I want to make it a little bit simple for you guys. Feel free to get down below in the comments. Leave me some questions, if you guys have it. I do always answer comments throughout the day, so feel free to leave one. We're going to be speaking about leverage. Now, going back about 6-7 years ago, inside of my trading journey, when I was really hungry for information, I had, I was looking at YouTube videos just like how you guys are sitting here watching me now, and the different traders that I was listening to, and even down the road when I started to get mentors and everything like that, right? They would really advocate against using high leverage in trades. Now, this goes no matter if you're trading Forex or if you're trading crypto. This information stands the same and will be useful for you. So, based on that information that I was given, typically I did not use high leverage when I was swing trading or day trading the market. Now, definitely if you're swing trading the market, actually, you don't want to use high leverage. When I am swing trading, I am usually at about 10x leverage, give or take. But when I am in full day trading mode, my average is usually 70x to 80x. Now, if that's crypto, if I'm on a Forex exchange, it might actually be higher than that. But on most crypto exchanges, we only get up to about 100x leverage. So, and that's what I use now. And I want to get into how I actually was able to make that transformation. And I want to explain this so every one of you out there watching this video can get this fully into your head, because I really think I would have been way richer years ago if I understood this and it was explained to me just a tad bit different. Now, again, the way it was explained from my mentors back in those days was, leverage will get you wrecked. I am sure there's even some people out today that still spread that information amongst the trading community. And to be quite honest with you, I don't want to make it seem like that's false information, because it's actually not. And I guess it's like drinking and driving, Could you have a couple drinks and get behind the wheel of the car and never have an incident? Yes. But that's if you're doing it responsibly. Let's hypothetically say you had 2 drinks. You can get that job done, right? But if you had 20 drinks, it's not going to be a responsible thing for you to go ahead and get behind the road. So now, what do I mean when I say use leverage responsibly? Now, it goes back to basic fundamentals of trading. Like, anytime you enter a trade, right, you know the point that you're going to enter the market. Well, if you're a smart day trader, it's 3 things. You know where you're going to enter, you know where you're going to take profit, you know where you're going to put that stop loss, right? You always have to know those 3 things. We could even throw a 4th thing in there. It's not only where you're going to take profit, but where you're going to close this trade out completely, right? So you know all of those different things before you decide to go ahead and enter that trade, right? Now, there on TradingView, I always like to pull out the long tool or the short tool and basically get my risk to reward ratios. That's the next thing that you guys always should be doing. But The key trick to when it comes to using high leverage on Forex or crypto exchanges responsibly is what we have to take into account when we're doing our risk to reward ratio. We have to take into account how much money could we possibly lose on this trade, right? And this is why you can only do this with day trading. You can't do it with swing trading, because when you're swing trading, typically your entry and your stop loss is far apart. Like there's a larger gap there between where you entered the market and where you put your stop loss, right? So it wouldn't be wise for you to enter a position 50x, 60x, 70x, hence why I use 10x at most, right? So now when we're day trading, we can look at lower time frames. You know, most people would like to stick to the 5 or 15 minute. That's really the highest you can really go if you're looking to use high leverage. If you want to get a little bit more wild, if you have a little bit more capital inside of your trading account, I would advise you can also go down as far as the 1 minute, right? The 1 minute actually is the most ideal due to the fact that you're able to find, like how I said, when you're swing trading, you might have this cap between your entry and your stop loss. On the 1 minute chart, right? I'm able to get this much margin of error between my entry and my stop loss. On 70x leverage, this little bit of room might be 0.2%. You do those mathematics on that 0.2% margin of error between your entry and your stop loss, right? And you times it by the amount of leverage that you have. So 0.2 times 70, just throwing a number out there. I don't want any one of the haters to leave me a comment and say, oh, that number is wrong, but just throwing a number out there, right? Let's hypothetically say it's 20%. So it's safe to say that now for every $100 that I decide to put into this trade, right, I can only lose $20. So if I can only lose $20, whatever is in my risk management plan as far as the amount of money that I would be willing to lose per trade, right? Let's hypothetically say I have a big account, or let's say I have a small account. I am only willing to lose $100 per trade, right? So now at a 20% margin of error of what I could potentially lose, right? I can put $500 inside of this trade at 70x leverage, right? And only be risking that $100 that I'm willing to lose. But now I have this crazy upside potential here of how much money I can actually make. Now, if you were someone years ago like the old me, where it's like, you know what? I don't know, 70x leverage just sounds like too much. I've been taught that that would be the irresponsible thing for me to do, right? You go ahead and you enter that trade at 10x leverage, 20x leverage, right? It doesn't change the fact if it's a winning trade or a losing trade, right? It's going to be what it is, right? The only thing that changes by you using that 10x leverage or that 20x leverage over my 70x leverage is that now inside of that trade, I was able to leverage my money 50 times greater than you. And if we consider that just for one trade or even, a week's worth of trades, months worth of trades, right? Let's say we were in a signal group and we both took the same calls, right? Same calls, same margin of error between the entry and the stop loss, right? You're just scared to use high leverage. So you take your 10x leverage. I take my 70x leverage trade and I made 60 times more money inside of my trading account, excuse me guys, at the end of the month than you actually made, right? So that's just gonna be some food for thought. And like I said previously in the video, everyone out there watching this video, do feel free to get down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any questions. I am gonna wrap that video up here. I think that was a good, useful one out there for all of you newbie traders. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys have found value from it. And I will see you guys in the next one.